Today we're going to be learning about importing in option sets and option set values. There are three stages within this process. Importing in to create the option set, importing in to create the option set value, and then lastly to assign the option set to a product. I will be covering in this video how to create the option set. There will be two other videos that will be released to do the two other stages. So let's begin. When we are in the back end, how we get to an option set is under Catalog and Options. In this area, we can see everything that is needed to create a successful option set. So I want to take a look at this first so we can understand what we will be filling out in our spreadsheet. So the name of the option set, this is purely internal. So this is a purpose for you to identify the proper option set for the proper product. The label, this is for the customer. The customer will see this label to dictate what is the option that they're selecting. Description is a little sentence, not more than about 50 characters to understand what is the option set that they're about to select. Type box is all the options that are available for you. If it is the option is required or not for the customer to move on to selecting the product to their cart. If there's inventory tied to this option set, and if you want to hide it or not. So in this video, we are going to be working on this top portion, which we call the base of the option set. To first understand what fields and how we're going to create this on our spreadsheet, we are going to go under Data and CSV Profiles. Once we are here in the CSV Profiles, we need to find the profile that will fit what we are doing best. So we have created these global profiles. You know that they are global because they have the exclamation point next to them. And these profiles are able for you to copy them and use them on your own site so you have the fields that you need in certain situations like this one. So we're going to look at the WSM Copy Only 1.1 Product Option Set Fields, because this is the step that we're on. To copy this profile, you're going to go to the far left and you're going to click on the double white paper. And when you hover over it, it says Copy. It says, would you like to copy this item? Yes. So it always names it copy of the name of the profile. To be able to change the name, you're going to click on the pencil and paper icon, and you can name it whatever you would like. You're going to keep these fields how they are based on the copy. They've already set them for you. Click Save Changes. Now you will see here that we have our product option set fields. Now, since there is not a exclamation point, this export field and import field is only for your website, so you can do what you need to. Editing, deleting, or changing any of the CSV profiles will not hurt any of your products on your site. So to see the actual fields that are in this profile, you're going to go to the far left and click on the blue folder. When you hover over it, it says Fields. So these are the fields that we need to be able to import in a correct option set. So you'll see here in the source column, these are the most relevant areas, and these are going to be your column headings for your spreadsheet. So the easiest way is to open up an Excel document, and as you can see here, each area under source has become my column heading. Now what's important here is that the spelling and the look is exactly the same. It's okay. The only difference is it's okay if the capitalization is off, because the system does not look at capitalization, but it does look at spacing and spelling. So here I have ID, ID, name, name. For whatever reason, if I actually just put description, and you see here it says description, the system will not pair these together and it will not be put in correctly. If you have other questions about general importing and exporting processes for our system, please go to our Importing Basics video. So how we're going to work with this now is this ID column is going to be blank for this first import. The reason for this is because the system will automatically assign this ID, and since these are brand new options, we will not be assigning an ID to it right now. The system will already do that. The name, like I said, is relevant for internal purposes. Now, another reason to remember this and to really take care and put effort into your names is because within your option set list on your back end, each name needs to be unique because of the purposes that we're using it for. An example, if we go into catalog and products and we look at one of your products, and for this example, it does not matter what product we look into, and we scroll down to the section for options. So there's going to be a list of all the options that you import in here. Based on alpha and numerical, it will put the numbers first and then it'll go alphabetical. So just to make it easier for you, we need each name to be unique. A lot of people use a number or a hyphen. So even though you might be dealing with multiple floor mat color option sets based on your products, we do need each one to be unique. Now the customer will never see this name, so it's really only for internal purposes. So if we would go back to our spreadsheet, so we're going to keep our ID blank. We're going to do another floor mat color. Now the label, this is what the customer sees when they are picking out their option set. So we can put color. The description is a sentence or two about what they are going to be doing. The description is not a requirement. The type is based on what kind of options that you want to give your customers. So if we go back to our options and see this type, so we have select box, which will be a drop down. We have a text field, so they'll be able to actually type in what they need. Image upload, so they'll be able to add an image or a PDF, and then a date box or a date and time. So majority is going to be a select box. So for type, all you have to do is write select box. Just make sure it looks exactly like it does in this box and you will be good to go. Hidden and required work very similarly together. If you want this option to be hidden, so not to show to the public yet, you can put 0. If you want it to be shown, you can put a 1. Same with required. If you want it to be required that the customer select this option before they are able to click the submit add to cart button, put a 1. If you want it to not be required and it's just an option for them, you can put a 0. So now that we have all these fields put together, what you can do is you can add as many option sets as you want on this spreadsheet. So we're going to File, Save As. You must have it be a CSV, comma delimited, and then name it whatever is relevant, so you can remember which sheet it is. Save. This box always is popped up when you are saving it as a CSV, comma delimited, so you just can press OK and yes. So the next step is going under Data and CSV Profiles again, and clicking our Product Option Sets field. Click on the blue folder. We are going to import this in. So you're going to click Run Import. We are going to choose File and select the file we just created. Now, you will not need to select any of Force, Append, or Delete. So just click on Run Import. So one item was created. You'll see there's no deadlocks. There's all green. If there was ever an error to your spreadsheet, it'll be red. So then to check it, we are going to go under Catalog and Options. And there we go. We see our second floor mat, pick a color, and if we edit it, so click on the pencil and paper icon, you'll see all of our information there. So we have created the first step of importing in option set. If you have any questions or any of these steps don't make sense, please give us a call to our customer experience line at 619-278-0871. You may also email support@webshopmanager.com. Please remember, when reporting anything that has to do with imports or questions about imports, send us your file and also the CSV profile that you have been using on your site, and we'll be able to help you.